Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition and seeing whether or not it's worth buying as a budget action camera in 2018. So without further ado, let's get to it. Released back in 2012, the Hero 3 Black Edition was the flagship camera for GoPro at the time. It was the first GoPro to feature a 12 megapixel sensor, the first to have Wi-Fi, and the first to do 4K video recording. On the left side, we've got one of the stereo microphones, and underneath this door, we'll find a micro HDMI port, mini USB port, and a micro SD card slot. Up top is the start-stop record button, and on the right is the Wi-Fi toggle and the second mic. And on the back here, we've got a connector for the optional touchscreen and the battery cover. This cover is an absolute pain to get off. The battery life on this camera isn't particularly amazing. It seems to last about an hour tops, shooting 2.7K 30fps video, but my batteries are used, so your mileage might vary. To turn it on, just press and hold the power mode button. Pressing it again will cycle through the different shooting modes. Hit the top button to start recording. While you're recording, there are about 4 LEDs placed around the device, so no matter what angle you're looking at it from, you'll know it's recording. This is actually a really useful feature. Pressing the button on the side turns on Wi-Fi and its accompanying blue LED. I hate this LED. Even when the camera is completely off, this LED incessantly blinks until the battery dies or you get so annoyed you turn the camera back on, shut off Wi-Fi, and then turn the camera off again. The waterproof case fits nice and tight, and it feels very well made. It leaves me with no doubts about its ability to prevent the ingress of liquid. And the buttons are still accessible with very nice sealed spring-loaded metal pins. Now, aside from the waterproof case and the surfboard mount, my GoPro didn't include any accessories. So I bought this huge mount kit from Newer on Amazon. Aside from the neoprene carrying case, the kit included a chest mount, a monopod, this flotation thingy, an armband, a cheap GorillaPod knockoff, a head strap, this cyan lanyard, I actually really like the color of this clamp thingy, this extension arm, which is actually coming very useful, all of these clips and mounts for everything from helmets to handlebars, whatever these are, some 3M sticky pads, this package of tablets to keep the waterproof case from fogging up on the inside, and last but not least, enough desiccant silica gel to poison a small herd of elephants. Quality-wise, they aren't as nice as the original GoPro gear, but for $24.99, they get the job done just fine. To compensate for the lack of an on-camera display, you can connect the GoPro via Wi-Fi to your smartphone, where you can see exactly what the GoPro sees as well as manage most of your GoPro settings. On then to video quality. For this test, I fired up my 1984 Honda ATC 110 and headed out with the GoPro strapped to my chest, set to the 2.7K 30 FPS mode with ProTune and Camera Raw enabled. The first thing you'll notice is the lack of video stabilization. This is all the more apparent since this three-wheeler doesn't have suspension. It's not the end of the world though, and I honestly don't mind it too much. If I was on my bike on the road, it wouldn't be a problem at all. Something that surprised me was how much dynamic range there was, and the bitrate is actually pretty decent, especially when you're downsampling to 1080p, and the ProTune footage was a surprisingly pleasant experience to color grade. Low light though is about as expected, which is to say it's not really great. So in all, was it worth the roughly $60 I paid on eBay? Absolutely. For the same money, you could buy a Yi Discovery, which might net you a small improvement in image quality, but you'd be giving up the higher bitrate and the color gradability that comes with GoPro's ProTune mode. In my opinion, this is one of the best budget action cameras you can get in 2018. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing if you'd like to see what I make next. I'll see you guys next time.